time for some more Dragon Age adventures. I just got done in there and I need to go in here.
Yes.
Shit. Everybody back the fuck up over that way. I'd be doing this. Oh, god damn it. Stupid thing got messed up. Okay, we're going to place this on that door. Okay.
Need to fight shortly.
Nope. Assholes, stay over there.
It will be done.
Now you can move in. Everyone's going to attack that guy.
I still remember my first battle. Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Let us end this.
Yes, time to die. Shall we compete for points?
So shall it be. It will be. It is done.
Better knock him on his ass.
Of course.
Take that. Load some bodies while they're doing that.
I think that's all of them, yes?
Of course.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
What do you mean, retreat? Were you at Ostagar?
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died. And we left them. In the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
You're free now, go somewhere else.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door.
Okay.
Very well.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
man died months ago.
Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
The king is dead as well. Logan rules in his place.
There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Still have a couple more people to find, that missing Templar, and then Vaughn, I think.
This won't take long.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to unlock it. I don't think he has any lockpicking skills. The hell? It seems like there should be like more people back here, unless he's just in there.
As you wish.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat?
I'm here for Honora.
The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Honora does love games. I'm surprised she'd play with the likes of you. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
Of course.
Yes.
Kind of bottlenecked him at the door. I want to attack the mage.
On it.
Actually, everyone stay where they are. Go attack that guy. Everyone attack Shaman.
There is no hope for you now!
You'll do that. You'll do that. You'll do that. Shit.
Yes.
I still remember my first.
Okay, there he is.
Battle. I hope I don't get blood all over me again. I think I need to rest.
Keep attacking.
This won't take long.
course I can use cone of cold like anybody else. Blast him anyway.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
It will be done.
Who else is back here?
Of course.
Maker, have mercy. Andraste. Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
What are you doing in here?
Where am I? I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
You're a Templar?
Alfstana is a far better man than I would have been, but I don't remember how I came to be here. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tern's men took him from me and brought me here.
This Maleficar, was his name Jowan?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
You realize the door is open, right? You're free.
No one can free me from failure, save Blessed Andraste.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alfstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me.
Now to talk to that guy.
Who's that? Stay away.
You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim.
Arl Erling and Dada Ostgar, who are you?
I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim, it's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven Uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
What caused the elves to rebel?
How should I know? They're prickly and take offense at anything. It's only their laziness that keeps them from being trouble most of the time.
I'm good, so I'm more good, so I'm not gonna kill him. The only reason I let Avernus live, because he could help the Grey Wardens, and I allowed the golems to be used, because that's a lesser evil in my opinion. I'm not just gonna murder somebody. A landsmate has been called. I need your voice.
Of course. Anything. Just let me out.
Very well, you can go.
I swear you won't regret this.
Everyone disapproves by 5.
Yes.
Your wish? As you like.
I don't even know what that does. Got to loot that mage.
As you say.
And we go back up to the top. I know I have enough people to wins the lands meet. I don't think anybody had wounds.
It
but I
will
just
be
wanted
done.
Wanted to be sure. To be sure.
Under attack.
But move your asses up that way. I'm gonna attack this one. Have them all burn. The fuck, why aren't you doing anything?
Right.
I'm gonna
So
attack
be
that
it.
one. Attack that guy. Drink that. Drink that. Putting the dead bodies of my enemies.
My thanks.
Why are you dressed like that?
Because there are two sorts of people in this house. Those loyal to Hal, and those loyal to me. If Hal's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
See if a regular injury kit will heal all that. Yes, it did. I'm not gonna fight them anyway. I still want to be healed for later.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I'm here to free Honora, who was held captive.
Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing.
And she's right here. Tell her for Honora.
What?
Sir Catherine, praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
What?
Unbelievable.
More foes approach!
Reloading that.
Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I will stand down. You don't know the whole story.
Why stop now? Calthrion is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Killing them just reinforces Logain's lies about me.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Wardens. Logain doesn't care about the rest.
Eamon, we have a problem.
I suspect we're going to need a good plan, or a lot of knights, or perhaps both.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
And we're going to break out.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
I've never seen a prison from this side before. Very scenic.
Join the Grey Wardens. See the sights from the floors of the best prisons in the land. It's not much of a recruitment slogan, is it?
Don't know if I should try to wait or not. I don't know if I try to break in, I think it's a little harder. So I can only choose 2 people. The others are coming here, don't worry.
Who do you think will come?
Let's see. Shale's not an option because she's a DLC character. I'm sure Sten will come for us.
Oh, I wish I could see that. One person assaulting Fort Draken all alone.
Well, Liliana will probably come too.
I hope you're right.
Sten disapproves -15. I'll have to raise his thing later.
It shall be as you say.
I need him to have threaten set up. And defensive fire.
State your business.
Let Liliana bluff.
Making a delivery for the kennels, sir. Beef bones for the dogs.
I wasn't told about anything being shipped in today.
Let Stin talk.
Parshera, this is pointless.
What the? We're on. An enemy lies ahead.
Reload that.
State your business. I wasn't told about any.
Well, could you ask someone? Pretty please?
Ah, fine. Wait over there. I'll get the captain.
Not to worry. I can handle the captain.
Let's just get this over with.
Aren't you having fun? This is so exciting. We're breaking into the most heavily guarded fortress in Ferelden.
Yeah, truly, my life has reached its apex.
All right. What's this about?
Have Stin answer.
We are delivering something.
What in Andraste's name are you?
I told you this wouldn't work.
Men, we're on.
I have to let Liliana speak.
State your business. I wasn't told. All right. What's this about?
Making a delivery, Captain.
I wasn't notified about this.
It was a little spur of the moment, I'll admit. Cook at the Royal Palace had a lot of soup bones left over and wanted to send them to the dogs here.
Table scraps. Oh, maker. Fine. Take them to the kennel.
Gonna try to get as far as I can in here without fighting anybody. Just these two alone is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Captain's office, chapel.
Be on your business. Be on your business.
Yes?
See if she can steal anything. She did. Let's check weapons. Really wish I'd made a fucking two-handed thing right now, because then I could just equip that to him. A little pissed that I didn't. I'm gonna get her some fire arrows.
Perpetual sacrifice, Brave. Oh, I'm sorry. I was... Merciful Andraste. What is that?
Charming reception.
Make us save us.
Nobody likes Stin. I have permission to be here. Not gonna talk to anybody.
Point of putting ballistae inside the fort. Some officer probably thought it was a good idea.
This might be tricky.
Are we being subtle now? I couldn't tell.
State your business.
Let Stin try to talk her into leaving.
Tell me, are you a soldier or an ornament?
What is that supposed to mean?
Here you stand. There is no battle to fight. Hardly even any purpose to set a watch inside one's own fortress. Perhaps you are meant to be decorative.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Boredom is likely the worst foe you will ever face.
You know, I joined the army to follow in my father's footsteps, to make him proud. And what do I get?
Hello,
Barracks
smoking
detail.
combo.
Would he be proud of that? Andraste's arse he would. I'm going to live my life before it's too late. Let somebody else guard their stupid door.
Oh, it is? Yeah. It seems okay to me, but it's... try to raise it through OBS. Hopefully that helps. Actually, Do you mean my mic audio or the game audio? Because mic audio is easily adjustable. I can just lower my mic up and down. Game audio is a little bit harder. Yeah, my mic seems okay. I guess I can also raise audio through this as well. Force stereo sound for headphone use. Yeah, I'm using headphones, so yeah, I'll do that. Some people might not be watching this on headphones, but this is... Okay. Looks like I'll have to exit the game and come back for that to restart.
I don't think we'll be able to talk our way past anyone back here.
Well, we have. It's... Oh, I don't have a mage. She can stay back there. Trying to knock his ass down.
So be it.
Let's make this quick!
Shit. Right now I'm trying to break into Fortress. Oh fuck, Sten is dead. Oh, I'm gonna have to really pay attention to this.
I go.
I don't think we'll be able to talk our way past anyone back here.
Shit. I have it set up to where she's being attacked by melee attack. Make sure she uses defensive fire. Otherwise, she doesn't need to right now.
Beware.
Intruders!
Shall be as you say.
Shit. God damn. Been a while since I broke into Fortress. I just gotta kill the people. Shit. You got fucked. Damn.
Ready!
Shall be as you say.
Make sure you get into sleep by surrounded by at least 2 allies. Clustered. No, damn it, be attacking that guy. Shit.
So be it.
Everybody needs to be attacking that guy.
Right away. Is that all you've got? Yes.
Make sure she can attack.
On my way.
Speak. I go.
Kick his ass.
Ashkot. Kata! The enemy draws blood.
Brilliant!
I'll take that ring. Loot the bodies. Alright, I want to go this way, don't I? Be a pain in the ass.
It shall be as you say.
It is done.
Actually, everybody attack that one.
Yes. Back.
Direct me. I go.
Make us breath.
Real shot.
It shall be as you say.
Ready. It's done.
Why the hell are you
yourself.
It is done.
That was a little bit loud.
Another vanquished.
Yes.
I go.
There you are. Follow me. The Arl is waiting for us.
The irony of this moment is not lost on me.
I had my stuff back. That's good. Very good. Nope, nothing down there I can do. Not lead anywhere?
Of course.
No, it does not. That's probably where my stuff would have been. The back here, and I can do this. What the hell am I stuck against? I'll steal these weapons, I don't mind doing that.
Well,
On my way.
Go into the colonel's office now.
You need help? As you wish.
Start attacking that guy. Damn, I hate when I do that.
Make a preserver.
will be done.
That's a lot of blood.
Yes, it is.
As you like.
I'll break into the armor as well.
Very well.
Okay, you attack that. Attack that one. Take that one. You also take that one.
Orders.
Of course.
Yes. As you will be done. As you say.
Killing people all over. Now I can try to leave. Oh, forgot to loot their bodies earlier. Huh, really? Nobody here? Actually, a little bit disappointed.
You don't belong in here. Guards!
So be it.
I'm going to leave her alone.
What the?
Attack that.
Off I go.
You're right.
As you wish.
As you say.
Breaker's breath!
Where the hell's that?
Is that it?
It is enough.
You know, there's something about being trapped in a fortress full of people who want me dead that makes me think, being a Templar might not have been so bad.
Talk after we get out of here.
Maybe we should speak after we get out of here. Just thought.
As you say.
Should probably head to the Earl of Denerim's estates or Earl of Redcliffe. Right now I'm going to go to the party camp.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
We are friends, Zevran. I was glad to do it.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
We are comrades in arms.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
I think that's an excellent plan.
Now, isn't that odd? Just a year ago, Taliesin was telling me, Zevran, why are your plans always so horrid? Planning has never been my strong suit. Now, killing and lovemaking. Killing and lovemaking and witty retorts. Those I am better at. I forget where I was going with this. Well, no matter.
I know that look. You have...
Let's see. Check people's... His approval is a little bit low. Hers is a little low as well.
You and your friends are formidable. I don't know. If I'm
Summon I think I can give that to Win. No, I'll give her this.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Actually, I'm gonna reload that. That may have been too much too quickly.
No matter what, in the crowd, I intend to see this.
Go get that wine from him.
If there's anything I can do...
I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Most kind.
Something you need?
So which of these she likes better?
Most kind. Most kind.
If there's any...
Trying to get something that'll raise her approval a bit, but not too much.
Oh, Ma.
Okay, the dragon's blood one. We'll give her that, do a mission, and give her
Something you
another
need?
gift.
Oh, marvelous.
Massive willpower. Need to give him something too. See something that Sten would like. Painting of the Rebel Queen. Something Sten would like.
If there's any...
Unexpected. Thank you. What is your wish, Kadan? I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move.
Let us go.
Right here, old pal.
On your order, Grey Warden.
This will be different from guarding the Earl.
What's on your mind? I will answer. It will be different.
Nothing else I want to discuss right now.
Your wish? Again? I'm game. Your wish? Whatever you'd like to... Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the Crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
What happened?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
You are more cocky and arrogant?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
And you fell in love. Uh-oh.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought. But she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
That was utterly cruel.
Yes, it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Why would he do that?
To rub it in my face, perhaps. That I was nothing. That she was nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened. And here I am.
That's awful as ever. I'm so sorry.
It Feels good to speak of it to someone. I swore I never would. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
I'm glad to have you with me.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Off to dinner room.
As you wish.
Yes.
The Earl's estate.
We can't all be gallivanting about the house all day. Her Highness is here. Someone fetch the Queen some
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
I think I've seen as much dungeon as I ever want to.
I can believe it. Though I'm afraid if we do not act quickly to erode Logain's support, we may all be seeing a great deal of Fort Draken in the future.
How much time? Let's see. All I want is information. How much time do we have to stop him?
Very little. We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Is there no way to reason with him?
I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hao and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hao's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And just how are you stronger?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Logain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble. But we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
I think she would make a better ruler than Alistair.
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Alistair doesn't know the first thing about being king.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Why is it so important to put Merrick's son on the throne?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
Let's talk about something else.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in the alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
I've got work to do.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better. Warden, let me know if there's any assist.
I haven't been here in a while. Ask away. Of course.
Never mind. Honora will keep the throne. Alistair will just be a Grey Warden.
If one... What comes, my friend? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question. What comes? We are hardly alone. You are already on my good side, such as it is. Or do you seek something else? Something more intimate?
I think I'm ready to move forward, yes.
Oh, good to know that. Let me see. I would expect favor to come with a price. Perhaps you would be willing to pay a compliment. Is that too much? Hmm?
I am brilliant and amazing.
Oh, I suppose I did not specify that I wanted it myself, did I? Very well, then. You...
Go with that.
What comes, my... We are hardly alone, so you are already on my good side. Let me see. I would expect favor to come with a price. Perhaps you would be willing to pay a compliment. Is that too much? Hmm?
You are brilliant and amazing.
I suppose stating the obvious will have to do. Very well, then.
I'll choose the other thing.
What comes? We are... You are already... Let me see. I would expect... I suppose I did not specify that I wanted it myself, did I? Very well, then. You are on my good side. Best watch your step that you don't fall off. What comes? We are hardly alone, so privacy. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you? Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
What is your wish, Kadan? As do I. It does not follow that I will, however. It's a wonder why you even speak some...
There we go. Yeah, turn around, couldn't find Nora's room.
Yes.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Why should I support you?
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. I need your support, Warden, and you will need mine.
I don't think I'm as important as you believe.
No? You're a Grey Warden, and despite the fact that my father will paint himself as the only one who can protect the country from the Blight, it is not so. Secondly, you saved Arl Eamon from a plot that no doubt had its origins in Hal's sick little mind. People will not forget that. You are competent and powerful, and in the right place at the right time. Used to your advantage, these things could bring you far.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
What happens to Loghain if you are queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Justice must be done, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
I think I would need more than just your support.
Once I am queen, I will be in a position to grant you whatever you wish. And I shall. Alistair might promise you the same, I suppose. But I would ask which is better. The gratitude of a weak king, or of a strong queen. And even if it is not for you, think of what I could do for the Grey Wardens. Think of what I could do for your people. I trust I have made my point.
I agree. You'll have my support in the Landsmeet.
That is good to hear. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested...
Still, thank you.
You return. Ask me whatever you like. Of course it does. Do you think me heartless? But how much worse would I be to calmly stay at the side of a man who murdered my husband?
Did you love Kaelin?
It seems a strange word to describe a marriage our parents arranged when he was newly born and I still in swaddling clothes, but yes, I loved him. He was reckless, impetuous, and charming. Had he not been king, he would have made a dashing rogue for a band of players. We were a good pairing. He would not have wanted the burden of ruling any more than I would have liked remaining the silent wife in my husband's shadow.
Why did Loghain leave Kaelin to die?
Kaelin was so idealistic. The world was his storybook, and he was the hero. My father is different. He's an idealist too, but he knows what idealism costs. They often clashed, but never seriously, never for long. Kaelin would always come round to Father's way of thinking eventually. And then the Blight came. Kaelin dreamed of uniting all the nations of Thedas against the Darkspawn. It was a dream. He wouldn't surrender. What my father saw, however, was the boy he had swaddled inviting Orlesian troops back into the land he had fought to free of them. And for once, my poor, foolish husband wouldn't back down.
We should tell people what really happened to Kaelin.
They would not believe it, most of them, even from my lips. Loghain is a hero they've looked up to their whole lives. Far easier to believe you or me a liar than him a murderer and tyrant. That's why it will be critical to find some way to discredit him before the lands meet. We must have proof of my father's crimes for the bands, or they will never believe us.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It was more than just my own loss. But I thank you all the same. Ask me whatever you like.
What do you think will happen after the lands meet? I'd like to understand Loghain better, if possible.
Well, he was once a farmer when he was a boy, if you can believe it. I never could myself. He's useless with plants, for one thing. I remember my mother once asking his help with a sick rose vine. My mother oversaw the rose gardens personally. He touched it. No more than that. And it shed half its leaves like a dog with mange. She never asked for him to help with her roses again. He bought her another one, though. He carried it back from Denerim with the branches overflowing his saddlebag. Despite the thorns tearing him bloody, he wouldn't let anyone else take it. He wanted to be the one to present it to her. My father has his faults, Warden, but he is far from common.
Why doesn't Loghain back down?
Because he believes he is right, Warden. He thinks he is the only one who can see Ferelden out of its current crisis. My father is capable of remarkable blindness, but it stems from his love of Ferelden. That is the saddest part of all, I think.
Is he truly beyond reason?
I hope not, but I fear it is so, yes.
Why would he ever trusted Hal?
Trust would perhaps be putting it too strongly. My father knew what Hal was, and while I despised the man, I knew that father relied on his political mind. I expect my father thought himself above being influenced by the snake. Truly, I wonder how many of these acts stemmed from Hal and not my father at all. We may never know.
Do you plan overthrowing Kaelin before Ostagar?
I'm not sure. I had no inkling of my father's plans until Kaelin was already dead. I would like to think that my father planned for the worst, but did not truly decide that Kaelin was a lost cause until that moment in Ostagar. The alternative is difficult to imagine. Ask me whatever you like.
What do you think will happen after the lands meet?
Do you want me to try my luck at fortune-telling? There was an old woman who read palms in the village of Guarab. She told me that I would have 10 children and be bald as a winter heath when I grew up. What will happen depends much on you, Warden. But you certainly knew that already.
I should go.
Then I wish...
Should you say anything? I don't remember.
My lady, she will be forever grateful, Warden.
Instead of taking Alistair, I'm going to take...
Yes.
I'm going to take Sten.
Yes.
Yes.
Her thing's already maxed out. I guess I don't need a rogue this time. 2 mages and 2 warriors.
Yes.
Never mind, I will be taking Alistair. Okay. First shock. Self, being attacked by a melee attack. Usability, shock.
I stand ready.
Nobody have anything to say?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I'm taking them to get a little bit more approval with them. I know she'll approve of not siding with that one mage. I'm not sure about him.
I've never been in an alienage.
I don't want any
Life
trouble.
must
Just
be
on my
hard
way to
here.
the docks.
I told you to stay out of our alienage, Shem. You too good to listen to elves?
What do you want? Money?
Money? You think you can buy us? You think we're so far beneath you, we'll just take whatever you give us? Someone's coming.
Get away from me, you crazy knife ear!
You're lucky they didn't kill you.
Please, what do you want from me? I'll go already.
I'm going to avoid him.
How can you be here?
Going to
How
avoid
many
all
of our
them.
brothers and sisters and children have these men all...
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by. I appreciate your candor. Most stare. Or worse, the awkward silence. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle.
What's the Templar doing here?
We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the alienage.
Why did they send you instead of someone more healthy?
I volunteered for it. I was most adamant. I took my vows to serve the Chantry, not sit idly by. Sadly, not anymore. But I have years of hard-won experience. Often the chase is as difficult as the resolution. So I do the Maker's work in whatever way I can. I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
I'll gladly help.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for anything out of the... I don't know. I have a feeling that there is something to be found. You seem capable. Maker watch over you.
How do you even know they're working magic? They could just be chanting gibberish. Not
The
as if
house.
you ever know.
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy.
Bad men?
The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
What about the animals?
The dogs hear the bad men too. They make the dogs so confused. So angry. Poor little pups barking at the noise. Make them stop.
Who's your grandmother?
Never met her, but she protected me. But I lost her amulet. Grandma, make the voices go away.
What do the voices say?
Everything and nothing. They thirst for blood. The bad men in the house.
Who are the bad men?
Poor animals.
Anything I can do to help?
No, sir. No, sir, indeed. Don't go into the orphanage.
I'm gonna avoid that mob. They're last. I'm gonna go to them last.
You're really so worried about this plague? Go home. Crowding around here is what will make you sick.
What have you found?
See, Beggar said there are bad men in the orphanage.
The riot took its toll not only on the body, but on the mind as well. I know of whom you speak, although she opened up more to you than me. And her poor orphanage. A sad tale, that. Did you find anything else?
Pools of blood that smell. What's the orphanage's story?
When the elven riot was being suppressed, the orphanage was stormed. It was bad. Very bad. Have you found anything else?
Pools of blood that smell of rotten eggs.
There's been no fighting in the alienage recently. Which means the blood is not congealing. I suppose there could be some explanation for it. That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place.
One of the dogs.
Did you find
went
anything
feral.
else? Not unprecedented. I have heard of similar problems throughout Denerim. One odd thing I am willing to believe, but two is no coincidence. Both of your clues were near there.
It might be better if I go alone.
Oh, undoubtedly. But the Maker has blessed me with more than my share of stubbornness. Let us proceed.
Yes, let us go.
Nobody is coming here to help us.
The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum, but there is definitely evil here. You go first. I will follow.
Stretch.
Of course.
Remember, the first couple times I played this place gave me the creeps.
Do you hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem? I'm a falling, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, today.
Yes.
I'm a maiden, Sir Willem, Sir Willem. But I'm dying, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, in pain. No.
Have you guys go in there?
As you say. Come. Drive these animals off.
God damn it, I trapped myself in there.
Natara! I go. You battle a
This is a waste of time! Now you die!
Let us end this quickly! We have done well!
Anything in here? Take that elf fruit.
We will need to fight.
We'll do that.
Oh my god.
Very red.
Watch out!
I can't die. I will never die. I can't die. I will never die.
1, 2, Merrick, swim for you.
So be it.
Wanna die, don't you? There is
Firestorm as well.
no hope for you now!
Very well. Yes.
Okay, done with you now! There is no hope for you now!
Okay, I wasn't sure if a lesser injury kill cracks going on.
It will be done. Yes. Very well.
Nope, nobody can open that.
Very well. Of course.
As you wish.
Please, leave the children. Take me, but just...
is done.
Of course. Very well.
Leave me alone. Just go. The voices will...
It will be done.
They will.
Attack that. That. We'll also attack that.
At your order.
You dare!
Everybody go in that back corner and stay there.
So be it. Yes.
What the hell is it? God damn, I thought I fucking took that off there.
Yes. It will be done. Very well.
Helen, wasn't something supposed to happen?
On it.
I'm pretty sure everyone's been killed now. I thought something else was supposed to happen when I got to that. The hell?
They call for blood no more. I wonder if more bad men are out there.
I guess I didn't find her amulet. There's a sense of wrongness there. Thought something was supposed to happen. Something didn't happen that was meant to. Huh. Yeah, somehow the quest got glitched or something. It's the only room I can't enter. I guess I can't do anything else here.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I? I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the Purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Why were you in the dungeon?
Being stupid and hot-headed. The old Arl's son ruined my wedding. A few of us went to take back what he stole from us. I got captured. I suppose I got off easy in a way. I lived. Miss Howe's Purge and the Plague both. Lucky me. I guess the Plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Why hasn't the alienage been closed off?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. My cousin Shiani could tell you more.
Does this magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
Chantry allied foreign mages here?
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise. I know you've already done a lot for me, but could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say.
Thank you. God bless you.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
There's trouble. Can I help?
You must not be from around here. Wait. Soris told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
Is magic being used? Does the Chantry know?
Those mages say they're from a circle, just from another land.
I have no idea if they're telling the truth. These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
Does the guard know about this?
They have to know about it. The Haran complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse. You can try. Those guards mean business.
Visit the shop first.
I don't think I've ever seen you before. Are you from Highever, Redcliffe? Welcome to Denerim.
What's going on? Why are Teventers here?
They came to treat the Blight Plague. You did know about the plague, didn't you? They don't want it spreading to the Imperium. The plague made it to Denerim from the south by trade routes, after all. No reason it couldn't cross the sea the same way.
How bad is it?
How bad is it? One day, your child comes home with a cough. The next day, she's fevered, seeing things, hearing voices. And the day after that, she's dead, and it's your wife coughing. All you can hope is that when the last person in your house takes sick, he'll open a window, so the smell will bring someone to take your bodies out for burial. Is that bad enough for you?
Sorry, have you lost family to the plague?
I don't know what it's like where you're from, but everyone here is family. A cousin, an uncle, a niece. It's magic. I suppose in the Imperium they use magic to boil water and cross a street. The Chantry sent a Templar to watch them the first day. If the Chantry says it's safe, it must be. It's supposed to keep you from getting sick. If you're already ill, though, well, they take you into quarantine.
There isn't any healing magic I know that works that way.
I don't know. Either you don't get the plague because you got their magic put on you, or you don't get it because you just got lucky. But it can't hurt, right? No one who's gone in has come out again. Could be they die in there. Could be they've recovered and just can't come back yet. In the hospice on the corner. Don't think they'll let you in, though. It wouldn't be much of a quarantine if people just come and go there. Good day.
Okay, I can't buy stuff from him yet.
There is no need to push. We will work our spell for each person in... Hysarians, mercy. How long have you been ill, man? You should have come here days ago.
What are you talking about? I'm not ill.
You may not yet feel it, but anyone can tell by looking that you have been infected.
All blight diseases carry some of the taint, and in you, it is as obvious as blood in a bowl of water.
I am a Grey Warden. We're immune to the blight disease.
A Grey Warden. There's a hefty reward for your head. Take him down. We'll split the gold.
What in the Maker's name is this? Stop him!
I shall do so.
Now you see true power!
Now you die.
can't find my daughter. I told her not to wander too far from the house.
Who's there? Stay away!
Calm down, I just want to ask some questions.
I can't say nothing. Please, just go. I don't want trouble. All right, I saw them take everyone. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Baker, the little one's crying.
Where did they take everyone? Wait, where's Valendrian?
I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules.
Where did they take them?
Through the landlord's old office. They go in there, they never come back.
What else have you seen?
Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too. Please, just go. I told you all I know. Please, go before they see you.
It will be done.
Free Sailor Sextant. Not sure if I pronounced that right or not.
Very well.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
I am the Grey Warden, Meleran.
Oh no! I've heard of you! Attack!
Yes. Of course.
Put an earthquake. Blizzard and an earthquake.
As you say.
Gonna take his cloak bath.
Let us be careful.
As you say.
Make sure they heal any wounds anyone has.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities.
I'm looking for no interference in what's going on here.
You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
You're an elf, how can you be part of this?
So this makes us kin? Don't be a fool. I am Tevinter first, and a servant of the Minrathu Circle second. Those are the things that matter. But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more.
I'd certainly like to see you try.
Let us finish this then. I intend to see you pay for the damage you've done here.
Need to fight sword.
Maybe you do earthquake over the same area. That heals them. Drink that. You drink that as well.
That will be done. My power is yours. There is no hope for you now! It will be very well.
Of the
It
golden
will be
sun.
done.
As you say. It will be done.
Imperial Edge. I'm not sure the stats of the sword.
Enemies ahead!
It shall be as you say.
Very well. Oh! You shall not touch me! This will not end. As you say. It will be done. As you say. Of course.
Destroy these things.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. I think that was an explosion one.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully that'll cure everybody of any injuries. I think this is where I'm going to stop for now. Take a little bit of a break. Keep an autosave just in case. I'm going to give a host to, let's see who's on. I'm gonna host Tight Assets Vancity, who's playing Mass Effect 2.